stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit. And I stole it, like, bro, but niggas don't understand. I talk facts. Vlad, I talk facts.
Ah, you're right.
I
Don't even deny it. That's cool.
I do, nigga, I talk facts. What deny? What, nigga? Give me that, nigga. You don't know.
Shalom. Once again, all praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High, Yahweh Basham, Hawashai Basham, Rakal Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the Great Millstone, and salutations to all you sincere Akian. Hood Trump, baby. Hood Trump. And the world is beginning to see that Esau Edom is the real YN. Esau Edom is the real niggard, right? He's the real thug on the earth. And you can saw that video. The apostles, I even uploaded it as well. That's why I even got the video from. You know, where basically, man, you see how these devils are moving. You see how these devils are moving out here, right? The same things, and this is how you know that Esau Edom is a hypocrite, right? Because the same things that they will condemn and accuse you Israelites of are the same things that they do proudly as well. Starting up gang wars, right? Going and invading other nations, kidnapping people, and stealing presidents for nothing on a larger scale, right? Black people are 13% of the population but commit 50% of the violent crimes. Well, here's a new stat for you. Edomites are 10% of the global population but account for I don't really know the statistics, but let's say over 70% of all the crimes against humanity. How about that, huh? These devils are the true vagabonds. They are the true criminals. They are the true thugs on the earth. So this is the book of Genesis 4, and I'll start from verse 12. And this is let's look at Genesis 4 verse 11. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. And this is of course the Most High cursing Cain, right? Which we know is the progenitor, okay, or Esau Edom in the reincarnation. Genesis 4 verse 12. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto Yahweh, okay, I read all that part, right? And you know, Cain in the Hebrew is Kwayan, which is basically a sharp instrument, okay? So basically, somebody's blessed, going back to the sword, which is Esau Edom's blessing. Now we know through the spirit that Cain is one of the incarnations of Esau Edom, the so-called red man, right? So yeah, that curse followed Esau Edom from generation to generation, even after he had died, and came back again as the seed of Isaac, right? That curse still followed him, about him being a vagabond and a fugitive on the earth. And that's exactly how this devil conducts himself, like a vagabond, like a fugitive, like a fucking devil, man. You know, because that's exactly what that clip was just showing right there. It was showing that these Edomites, man, they are hood niggas on a larger scale. The same thing you see these hood niggas doing, right? Selling weed on the block. You know, these devils doing on a larger scale, on an industrial scale. And because Esau Edom's crimes are more industrialized, right? That's why you have these propaganda mills that try to minimize the crimes of Esau Edom because it's more industrialized. Because Esau doesn't, you know, get in a whip and slide on the ops. No. He airstrikes them, carpet bombs them. You know, Jake is out here playing with Uzis. Esau is sending Tomahawk missiles, you know, Patriot missiles, ballistic missiles, bombing an entire 12-story building, leveling it, filled with human beings. Boom. That's how Esau slides on his own ops. You understand? Jake is out here, you know, selling the zip, right? A K on the block. Esau is shipping whole cargo planes worth of drugs. Okay. Case in point, the drugs that the US sold during the Reagan administration in order to fund the Nicaraguan Contras, right? Back in the during the crack epidemic, the drugs that were flooded into the black community, the weapons that are still flooded into the black community to this day. How the hell does Jake get access to a gun with a switch? Okay, which is a switch. What a switch basically is something that is a device that can turn a regular handgun into an automatic weapon, right? So basically, you don't need to pull the trigger each time. You can just hold the trigger and it just goes up by itself. How the hell does Jake have access to that? And then you see Jake's in the hood out here with these ridiculous ass military grade weapons that are worth hundreds of dollars. How the hell are people getting access to these weapons, man? So let's get this vagabond. Like I said, because basically, like I said, Esau is an industrial grade criminal, right? White collar criminal. But of course, in this kingdom, because of the deception and the deceit that Esau Edom has used, okay, and now the world is beginning to wake up, right? People out here don't really see the more industrial, the more white collar criminals, embezzlement, right? Fraud in the corporate fraud and things like that, lobbying and bribery and things like that on in the more like white collar sectors. People out here in the world don't seem to take those crimes as seriously as the more street level crimes, okay? But now the world is beginning to wake up and beginning to see Esau Edom for exactly what they are. Like I said, they are the real thugs on the earth, okay? And just because you're out here with a suit and a tie doing your thuggery does not make you any less of a thug. Hell, the whole idea of gangsterism, even, right? That was still actually Jake, by the way. The Sicilians, the Italian mafia, okay? What La Costra Nostra, which is like, I think it's in the family in Italy, or in Italian Slovakia. So yeah, vagabonds. This is vagabonds. Early 15th century vagabonds without a fixed abode, wandering unsteady. From late Latin vagabundus, wandering and strolling about. Vagabond, one who wanders from place to place, and that's basically what a vagabond is. So somebody without a home, okay, and that's basically the curse that the Most High Yahweh Shami Shai put on these devils, because all the places that you see Esau Edom in now, that is not their original land, that is not their original home. Their true home, the true home for these Edomites is Mount Seir. Anywhere else this devil is in, Europe or Australia or America, or they are invaders, they are colonizers, they do not belong there. Your true land, your true heritage is Mount Seir, Petra in Esau Edom, okay? The same tactics you see Donald Trump pulling on Venezuela, the same tactics you see Donald Trump trying to pull on Greenland, is the same tactics these devils, Esau Edom, pulled on the parts of the world that they are currently in, right? Whether it's conquering and kicking out Japheth from Europe, right? The same thing with the Japheth in Australia and Jake and our people, right? The Northern Kingdom in America, Babylon the Great, to take over these lands and now start to claim that they are the actual inhabitants of that land. Because that's what you see these Edomites doing right now. You have guys like Mouthwash saying that, oh, well, white people are native to America because America was right. Basically, what he's saying is that white people are so-called white people because they are not white, they are red. Their blood shows forth through their skin. But so-called white people are native to America because they are the ones that built up America as a nation, right? But America is not a nation; it is a city, and the true name of the city is Babylon the Great, right? Babylon the mid. Damn devils, yeah, fuck you devils, damn you devils. It was like Yahweh Sham Yahshai Basham Rakakwadash Shalak Rayam Wa Abadiam Kal Ayabiam Nawa Kal Adawamiam Babakasha Sawada man. Fuck you devils, man. Damn you devils. Right? So you can't even use that kind of justification. Well, of course, the devil being the devil that he is, and his only ability being to deceive the nations, they are still going to come up with that narrative that, oh, actually, okay, they are native to the land because they are the ones that built the fake-ass country of America. But fuck these devils, man. Anyway, and let me focus. So yeah, man, I'm not even going to be out here that long. But yeah, like I said, the nations are beginning to, as the scripture said, right? The nations are beginning to hate the whore. The nations are beginning to get mad, And the nations are also beginning to realize that these devils, as the scriptures say, man, that Esau, Edom is the basest of men. So with that, I'll end the video right there. Once again, all praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High. Yahweh Basham, Yahweh Shai Basham Rakakwadash. Wa abad babalan through the spirits, Abi Akiam, and Joaquas were edified. Shalom.